It is because of the passion that we have towards this business. That is why the person who told you about this SWIFTtrip, that you're in this meeting today or you're listening to us today, either on YouTube or Facebook, the person is always consistently sending this link to you. Why is that? It is because of the love and passion he or she has towards this business, of which, as you are listening to us, bit by bit, that passion will be transferred to you. And then we all will work this out together. Like I said, I don't want to take much of our time. So we'll be looking at these areas in SWIFTtrip. We'll be looking at, first off, what is this SWIFTtrip all about? We will then talk about where we are at this phase, how our customers are going to benefit from this business, then how you as a business owner, as a co-owner to this business, will benefit. Just like I keep saying, nobody, not you, not me, would want to go into a business, would want to identify with a business that will not yield for us profit. After all, we will look at how you will benefit from this business as a co-founder to this business. So the very first one we will be looking at is the very big question: what is SWIFTtrip? And there is a definition on the screen which is telling us that this SWIFTtrip is a transportation company that connects a passenger and a driver. Not just a passenger and a driver, because we are not just doing the transportation business. We are also into the commerce aspect. Commerce, which is the buying and selling. It simply tells you that this as well connects a buyer and a seller. All of this in one app. It is a global transportation company and commerce service providing platform built on Web 3.0, which is the latest version of the internet that is coming to revolutionize how you and I travel, connect, and interact with people out there. This business is also set to change our life from the 5 amazing services it will render, or it will be rendering by the time this business is in operation. 5 amazing services. Now, you can see that this business we are building, it's not a business that is coming to just last for few years. It's a transgenerational business. A business that even when we are no longer in existence, it is going to pay us for life. It's going to pay us, pay our children, our generation, the people that will come after us. That is what SWIFTtrip is going to do. Now, if you have the opportunity to be part of a business that will still pay you when you are no longer in existence, won't you want to grab this and then venture into it? Because it's an opportunity. There is no point of you saying that, is it going to work? Is it going to do this? Is it going to do that? Look at it. You claim to be too wise by not being part of this new trend, by not being part of this technology that is ongoing, this massive, life-changing business. If you are not part of it, and you find out that this thing plays out just like we've said, of course you will not forgive yourself, because you will be filled with regret. So, what am I trying to say in essence? Whether you understand it or not, please key into it. As we proceed, as you proceed with us, you will understand the business. And you will be proud for the step you've taken. So we are building a business that's going to make you and I trillionaire, decillionaire in Now let's quickly look at the next slide, which shows all the services we are rendering. And these are the services we are rendering, which include the aviation, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, and the hospitality. All of these services built on blockchain. All of these services built on what? Blockchain. Now, these services are not services that are new. They are not services that are difficult to understand out there. No, it's service that everybody knows. When we talk about the aviation, we have companies that are already into this aviation business. We have the airpiece, name them, a lot of them out there. Now, SWIFTtrip is calling you to come be a co-owner of an airport, because we are not just maybe buying our aircraft and then going to land in in a different place. We are owning our own airport. We are owning it. Now you're coming to be part of a global business. You're coming to be part of those that will co-own an airport. You alone cannot do it. One man alone cannot do it. That is why you're leveraging on this collaboration that is in place. Let us come and co-own this business together. Now we also have the Uber, which is the e-taxi, the road transportation that connects you and I to a driver, that connects a driver and a passenger together with what? Just the mobile app. So this is also one of the services we will be rendering. Like I said, they are not new. We have Uber, we have InDrive, we have Bolt. All of these are e-taxi or examples of e-taxi business. Now we have the other, which is the e-commerce. The e-commerce is the buying and selling. When you can buy and sell, you can see what technology has done. Technology is bringing buying, or it has brought buying and selling from the physical realm towards the digital realm. Now, you don't need to be there physically before you can buy or sell anything. You can do this with your device. That is the power of technology. With your device, you can buy and sell. In that same device, you can convey those things bought to where you want them to be. That is the logistics aspect of the e-commerce. The logistic aspect of the e-commerce. Of course, when we're talking about the e-commerce, we have the likes of Jumia, Alibaba, eBay. When we talk about the DHL, when we're talking about the logistics, we have the DHL, we have the God is Good Logistics, we have the UPS. These are examples of the services that we are coming to render. And the fifth one is the hospitality. The hospitality service. Now, this hospitality is hotel business. We are coming to own our own hotel. That as a person patronizes the company, the Swift Homes, you as a co-founder, as a co-owner of these Swift Homes, you earn from it. That is amazing. So, these are the 5 services that SWIFTtrip will be rendering. And every other services will roll out bit by bit as we proceed. This won't be all the services we'll be rendering. These are some of the services we will be rendering as a company. And as we proceed, more services will be added to it. And guess what? You are owning all of the services. From all of these services that we've shown to you, we are not telling you to come pick a preference, like whichever that you love, that you would love to be part of. No, you're coming to own every of them. The fee you will be paying covers for all the services that are available now and the services that will be added to it in the future. Now let's look at the next slide, which says, ask the question, has SWIFTtrip gone live? Have we launched this business? Can I patronize the Swift Homes? That's the hotel. Can I patronize the e-taxi, the SWIFTtrip? Can I patronize the aviation platform? Swift Airline? The answer to that is no. Why is that? Because SWIFTtrip is yet to launch business. Because SWIFTtrip is still at its development phase. SWIFTtrip is at a vision phase, calling out for co-owners, co-founders, people that would co-own this business. That is what we are looking for. That is why we are always conversing and talking about SWIFTtrip everywhere, anywhere. We are looking for like minds, people that will say they want to be co-owners of this business. These are the people we are looking out for. Co-owners of SWIFTtrip. So wherever you are looking or listening to us today, we are calling out for you to come co-own SWIFTtrip. Come be a co-founder of this global business. Come be a co-owner of this system that we are building. A system that will leave you wealthy, that will leave your generation wealthy. A system that even when you're no longer in a system, it pays you for life till the end of the world. That is the system we are building. And it is not for certain persons. At the same time, it is for certain persons. What do I mean? Now, when I say it's not for certain persons, we are not trying to say, okay, it is only for those wealthy people. No. Everybody can be part of it. It is for everybody that can see it. Whether you're learned or not, whether you're a graduate or not, whether you're a teacher, a banker, whatever profession you are. You're selling at the market, so long you can see what we are showing to you, then it is for you. It is for everybody, and at the same time, it's not for everybody. So let us come together, especially those that can see with the eyes of their mind, those that want to be part of a futuristic business, a transgenerational business. Let us come together and build this. Okay, now let's look at the next slide, which is asking us, what is the subscription fee in SWIFTtrip? How much will it take me to subscribe as a co-owner of SWIFTtrip? Let's look at that. Now we say with a little token of $250, with a little token of $250, you can be a co-owner of SWIFTtrip. You can be a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. This $250 you're hearing us talk about now, at a time it was once sold for $5, $10, $15, 25,000 naira. It's increasing. There are certain phases that will leave. You will see that the price will also increase. Or there are certain phases that we were before. And we don't need to, the price doesn't need to remain at that. Of course, as we are growing, the price is increasing. As people are seeing things, the price is increasing. For those people that are saying they will want to wait until they see certain things before they become part of it, sir, ma, it's not bad. But I want you to know that as you are waiting for certain things to be in place, you will not get it. You will not get it at the price that you met it or that you heard it. Someone yesterday was telling us that he heard it when it was 25,000 naira. But because of one thing or the other, because of one challenge or the other, he was saying that he does not know if it will work. He doubted the project. He doubted the vision. And yesterday, the person came and met it for how much? $250. Approximately how much? 385,000 plus 500. So now that you are getting in at $250, you will say, I don't believe that with $250 I will be an owner of an airport, an e-taxi platform, an e-commerce platform, logistics, all of these 500 with just $250. It's a lie. I will want to wait for, let me see. Until I see this thing in place, or until I see that thing in place, that is when you will believe. Sir, ma, you will definitely see those things in place. But then, I want to tell you that you can never get it at the same price you had it. Today, now, we are talking about our 20-story building. We are talking about our 20-story building. And someone that is hearing it for $250 today, you're saying until you see the 20-story building, before you will be part of it, then you will believe the project will work. Sir, ma, you will definitely see it. You will definitely see the 20-story building standing. But be rest assured that you will never get it. By the time the 20-story building is standing, you will never get it at $250. Never. Because that is another boost. As people are seeing it, they are joining. And as they are joining, the building is moving with the speed of light. Once it's completed, oh God, the opportunity to own it for $250 is gone. Now, from this $250, we are also telling you that this $250 is on promo. What's the actual price of SWIFTtrip? What is the actual price of SWIFTtrip? It is 200 million naira, approximately $200,000 at least. This same thing you're getting at $250, you will get it at what? 200 million naira by the time the business is launched. Because we said earlier on that we are still at the vision phase. So you are getting it now. That is very cheap. When we told people that it will be sold for $180, they thought it's a lie. They said it's a lie. They doubted us. But today, it's selling for $180. I mean, today it's selling for $250. Now, from this $250, $150 is the project fee. Can we hear me? Can we hear me now? All right, thank you, sir. Where was I? All right, thank you. So, I was saying, from this $150 that a person pays, from this $250 that a person pays, $150 is the project fee. That is the money that goes to the project that we are building. The aviation, the e-taxi, the eco, all of these services, that money is the main project fee. Then from that $150, $100, from that $250, $100 is the advertisement or awareness fee. The awareness fee, don't worry. Later on, we will expatiate more on that as we proceed, okay? Now, from this, you cannot pay the difference. You cannot say, okay, you don't want to pay awareness fee. You want to pay just the $150, which is the project fee. You don't want to campaign or talk to anybody about SWIFTtrip. No, you can't pay the difference. Okay? So, once you pay $250, this is it. The company gives you what we call your ownership percentage that enables you to earn globally from every transaction that happens from every of our services performed. From every transaction performed from every of our services. And what is this ownership percentage? That is constant. 0.0000125%. That is 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. It is constant. And those people that will be buying SWIFTtrip shares at the rate of 200 million naira, they will own the same thing. Because those people that bought at the rate of 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 35, 40,000, as the case may be, they own the same ownership percentage. This is an opportunity, especially now that you're hearing it at an affordable price. You shouldn't miss out on it. This ownership percentage, it does not matter where you are. It gives you the privilege to earn from every transaction that takes place. Okay? So, let's look at the next slide. And the next slide is asking us a question. When will SWIFTtrip go live? When are we going to launch this business? Now, it's very simple. It's spelled out here if you read what is on the screen. We say SWIFTtrip ownership is 5% in volume. SWIFTtrip profit ownership is what? 5% in volume. That is what the company is giving. This 5%, the company is saying, people, this 5% must be consumed by the people who are coming to become what? Co-owners of this business. I will take that again. This 5% that the company is giving, that the company is making available, must be consumed by the people. But then the company is not saying until we consume this 5% ownership before we launch this business. No. A milestone has been placed. And what is that milestone? At the consumption of 3% of this ownership, we will launch the business. 5% is available at the sales rather of 3% ownership of the company. The business will be launched, and in this 3% sales, 2,400,000 units of 0.0 in 5 places 125 is what makes up this 3. This 3% you are talking about. 0.0 in 5 places 125% in 2.4 million places is what makes up these 3% shares. How is that? Very simple. Let me explain to us that. Remember, the minimum volume to sell to launch the business is what? 3%. 3%. Now, we will have to bring down this 3%, divide it by your ownership percentage, which is constant. And what is that? 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. Okay? Now, if you do that division, what are you going to get? You're going to get 2,400,000 node units. Please, if you're doing this division, do not add percentage sign. That's, I think I said percentage. Please, that's my mistake. So you do 3 divided by 0.0 in 5 places, 125. It gives us what? 2,400,000 node units. If we are to spread this 3 by 0.0 in 5 places, it will give us what? 2 million, or it will be in 2,400,000 places. If we are to spread it by what? 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. 125, sorry. Now, this 2,400,000 node unit, it is 1 person to 1 unit. Like we say, no more privilege for multiple units. Of course, we did that because of the promo. It's because of the promo. That's why the CEO gave the privilege to shareholders for them to what? Could own maximum of 10 units. But that privilege ended 2 days ago, 31st of August. Now, we've gone back to 1 man to 1 unit. Okay? Congratulations to those that took the bull by the horn and then bought as many units as they want. Maximum of 10 units anyways. So imagine a unit making you a decillionaire in dollars. How much will 10 units make you? Welcome to unlimited wealth. Welcome to unlimited wealth. Now, we say initial business launch before scaling global. Before we start launching this business in other parts of the world, is in where? In Nigeria, our home land. They say charity begins at home. So we are launching this business first at home. And in the United Kingdom, these are the first 2 countries of launch. As we are launching in Nigeria, we are launching United Kingdom the same time. The same time. Before we start spreading globally. Congratulations to you who is becoming an owner of a global business, a transgenerational business, a global system. There are some systems that are not global. Oh. Yes. There are systems that are just within a particular country or particular state or particular, continent. But it's not global. It's a system. And there are systems that are global. Now, that is why I say congratulations to you, because you're coming to be part of a global system. Sir, ma, have you thought of it that anywhere SWIFTtrip launch business, we are employing all the citizens of that nation. All the citizens of that nation. We are becoming employers of labors. We are eradicating poverty from nations. We are elevating people. We are creating jobs. We are creating opportunities. We are helping people. We are helping humanity. You and I. Congratulations to us once more. And the next slide, you can see our certificate of incorporation. We have the CAC certificate, we have the FCC certificate, we also have the United Kingdom certificate. You want to do your findings, you can go do your findings. Now, what makes SWIFTtrip stand out? Because of our time, we won't be looking at this. Let's quickly look at who is the brain behind SWIFTtrip. Who is the brain behind SWIFTtrip? You can see the handsome man on the screen. A Nigerian. Some persons are not always proud when they mention Nigeria. Nigerian are them. They don't come again. Some persons are not even proud that they are from Nigerians. From Nigeria, rather. Some persons are not proud that they are black. It is very important for you that it's not a mistake that you're a black man, that you're a Nigerian. No. If people out there are saying nothing good can come out from Nigeria, why are you here? You are here because you can make something good come out from Nigeria. You can make something good come out from Africa. Just like we have the CEO of SWIFTtrip, who is a Nigerian, trying not to help just himself or his family, but rather to help the world at large. A Nigerian coming to help the world. Do not think it's a mistake for you to be a Nigerian or a black man. No. If you have that thought, please erase it. Erase that thought. The nation, the world is waiting for you to be decisive in what you want to do. The world is waiting for you. The world will not say, oh, because it's a Nigerian, so long this development is coming from Nigeria. No, take it, I don't want. No. Change that mentality. Don't limit yourself. Don't look down on yourself. The only limit that will play out in our life is that limit that we give to ourselves. So since you've known that there is no point of placing a limit, your mind is that powerful. Your mind is that powerful. Whatever you can think, you see it come to reality. You see it come to realization. That is why when the CEO of SWIFTtrip tells us that he sits here and he sees himself already in SWIFTtrip Airport. we should know that he's working with the power of his mind. His mind is making everything work out very well, smoothly. And do you think it's going to work out? Yes, it's already playing out. So long he can think it, so long I can think it, so long you can think it, it's already coming out. It's already playing out. You shouldn't get mad at the fact that you're in Nigeria. After all, something massive is coming from Nigeria, is erupting from Nigeria. From what? A person, a man who is from Enugu State. Some persons say, oh, because it's an Igbo man, I don't want to do anything with it. I don't like working with Igbo people. Sir, sorry for you. You better change that mentality. You better change that. Tomorrow, by the time SWIFTtrip is done, they'll ask you, okay, why didn't you launch the business? You tell your children that, oh, because the man is an Igbo man. Or because the man is a Nigerian. Because of the man's educational background. See? Lame excuses. You can see this thing that we are talking. Come together, let us build this. If you look for a reason why you don't want to be part of SWIFTtrip, Sama, you will see it. And if you look for reasons why you should be part of SWIFTtrip, you will definitely see it. So, we are simply introducing the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. In no other person but Honorable Richard Nnadi. A Nigerian, both parents Nigerian, a young, handsome, vibrant, powerful, energetic man. I will pray for God's divine wisdom to continually rest on you, and will love you so much, sir. God will continue to use you mightily to liberate the people. Thank you very much, sir. And we love you once more. We love you all the time. Now, I want to look at a very important part. And what is it saying? How you profit as a subscriber to SWIFTtrip. How you profit as a co-founder. How you profit as a co-owner of this business. You are co-owning this business. This global business. Let's look at that quickly. How you earn in the future? Yes, because we've not launched the business. Now, I want to look at a scenario of a transaction that takes place in Nigeria or in the United States. And we are saying, we know that this trip, the price will not be fixed. The price will not be constant. This price will be determined by the distance of the ride. There is no trip that will cost. There is no trip or price of trip that will be constant. It is depending on the distance what covered. Now, we are assuming the trip that took place in Nigeria cost 8,000 naira, and another in the not another. We are assuming the viewers that are here that are familiar with their own currency, please work with $10. Okay. Of course, you're more familiar with the dollar than the naira. Now, we're assuming $10 is the cost of the trip over there, and 8,000 is the cost of the trip here in Nigeria. Now, you want to know how much you will earn if that's the cost of the trip. How do you do that? It's very simple. All you just need to do is to multiply the cost of the trip, which is $10 or 8,000, by your ownership percentage, which I said is constant. 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. And if you do that respectively, you will get 0.0 in 6 places, 125 cents, or 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo. That is what you will get. And someone will be like, I don't understand. Yes, this is what is going to make you and I decillonaire in dollars. This is what is going to make you and I virgin trillionaires in dollars. Yes. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. How come we've forgotten that? Especially when we know that we are connected to a system, and not just a system, to what? A global system. that at the comfort of wherever we are, transactions are happening, and you and I, we are just earning limitlessly, effortlessly. And you think it's not going to make you and I a Thessalonian in dollars? It will. Now, let's look at how this cent, this kobo, can become millions, how it can become billions, how it can become trillions, how it can become decillions, and what virgin trillions in dollars or of dollars. Yes. How it can become that. That is why we are looking at where we could be in 5 years from now. Assuming SWIFTtrip has launched business and it has operated, it has been in operation for 5 years. SWIFTtrip has launched business, assuming. And in this business that we've launched, we have been in operation for 5 years. Now, we want to look at a worst case scenario of trips performed in that space of 5 years. And what's the number we are looking at? Like, business did not go as we planned. Business is just rough. This is not what we planned. This is not what we planned. But plus and minus, just rough calculation. Worst case scenario. We are looking at 50 trillion trips minimum performed in the space of 5 years after the launch of business. That simply means we are accumulating all the transactions, all the trips that took place all over the world, in different continents, in different countries. We are saying it's 50 trillion trips. And not just that. We are also saying that these 50 trillion trips, they cost a constant price of 8,000 naira or $10. It is not possible. Where in the world will all the trips performed cost the same amount of money? It's not possible. So you can see that we are really breaking this down to a worst case scenario. Now, this was the same figure we used for per trip that gave us 0.0 in 6 places 1 cent, 0.0 in 6 places 125 cents, or 0.0 in 3 places 1 kobo, right? Now, since we are using the same figure, the same amount for this 50 trillion trip perform, how do we calculate that? It's very simple. Since we will not use per trip profit in dollar or per trip profit in naira, multiply by 50 trillion trips. Now, what is it going to give us? It's going to give us $6.25 million or 5 billion naira. The power of system, the power of volume. The power of a global system. Is this what you would want to miss? This is just one service. And you think it's not possible for this to happen in 5 years, for this number of trips to happen in 5 years. Please, let me tell you that when we're talking about this trip, we are not just talking about the e-taxi. Even the logistic is also part of the trip that will be performed. And I also want to bring to your knowledge or to your notice that goods and services travel faster than human. I can stay here. I did not go anywhere, but I'm already wabbling things from one state to another, from one country to another, without me moving an inch. It is calculated as what? Trip. And you still think it's not possible for this number of trips to take place in 5 years. Sir, what year do you think is possible? Do you think it's possible in 15 years, in 10 years, in 30 years, whatever year that is convenient for you? But the thing is, would we make 50 trillion trips? If a time will come whereby if we accumulate all the trips performed, are we going to get 50 trillion trips? Yes. SWIFTtrip is saying the worst case scenario of that time is what? 5 years. And the best case scenario is what? 3 years. Do you want to miss out on SWIFTtrip? Do you want to miss out on this global business? Let's look at the next slide. The decision is yours, because the best we can do is to show it to you. Nobody will come sugarcoat it, or maybe cajole you to come be part of it. Nobody will do that. We can only show it to you. Then it is your decision to make if you want to be part of it or not. It is your decision to make. Let's look at the next slide, which shows us all of these things I've just explained. The power of system and how your asset has grown in the space of 5 years, how you sleep and earn. Subscription fee of $450 has yielded for you $6.25 million or 5 billion naira in the space of 5 years, okay? With your constant ownership percentage. You can see that SWIFTtrip, the system is giving to you what manpower cannot give to you. That's why we say manpower or manual labor cannot take you far at all. So SWIFTtrip will make you a decillionaire in dollars. SWIFTtrip will make you a decillionaire in dollars. Whether you believe it or not, it is definitely going to make you that. And you're here saying it's not possible. Sir, please. Ma, please. When you're beginning to see that decillion, I will forward my account to you so you can send to me. Since you don't think it's possible, but I doubt you will do that. All right, so let's look at the next slide. We've shown you how you earn in the future. Let's quickly look at how we earn in the now. And we say we have a corporate global challenge. Yeah. We also say that the speed to our global success. You can see we are not saying the speed to our African success as a continent. We are not saying the speed to our Nigerian success. We are not saying the speed to Port Harcourt success, but rather the speed to our global success depends on the speed at which you and I collectively solve this global challenge. Global challenge. The question is, what is the challenge? 2,400,000 node units is the challenge. 2,400,000 node units to be sold is the challenge. Do I know 1,000 persons that I can share SWIFTtrip to? Do you know 1,000 persons? This is where we need to collectively work together as a team. I think the CEO was saying something yesterday. Is it circle of something, that each person is connected to 5 persons that listens to them. The circle of something. Circle of life or what? Now, from those 5 persons that are connected to you, that listens to you, from my own 5 person, from the other person's 5 person, if we link all of these persons, those 5 persons that are connected to you still have their own 5 persons. And those 5 persons that they have another 5 persons. So you can see that each and every one of us, we are connected in a way. So I will do my own part, you will do your own part, and together we'll bring all of these people together. The 4.2 million units gotten. That is why we say it's a collective effort that is needed to make this work out. Now we also say, as a co-owner of SWIFTtrip, every time you solve a unit of this challenge, you get paid. And how do you solve the unit of this challenge? Let's look at that. Become an active campaigner. Become an active speaker of SWIFTtrip. Sell unit of SWIFTtrip ownership and earn massively from SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund. SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund is how much? 2,238,867,000 $800. That is what you and I are meant to benefit from now at this exciting phase, at this awareness phase, at this vision phase. Do we want to sleep on a bicycle seat and let this pass us by? Something you've already paid for. Why don't you capitalize on it? This is what awaits you and I. And how did we get this? How did we do this calculation? Very simple. $100, which I said earlier on, is for awareness. It's for advertisement. It's for campaign of SWIFTtrip. Where I said $150 is the project fee, then $100 is for awareness fee or advertisement fee or campaign fee, as the case may be, whichever word you want to use. $100 plus $150 is how many dollars? $250. So $100 times unsold units of SWIFTtrip gave us this figure. So the next slide says SWIFTtrip campaigns pay. How you earn as a campaigner from SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund is very simple. We are connected, or SWIFTtrip, you earn up to your 4th generation. For instance, Orinami, I'm Orinami. I tell someone about SWIFTtrip. That person is my 1st generation. That person I told tells another person about SWIFTtrip. It simply means this is my 1st generation, this is my 2nd generation. Then this person now tells this person, which is now my 3rd generation. This person tells this person is now my 4th generation. So you end up to your 4th generation. Now, I told Mr. A about SWIFTtrip. Mr. A loves it and wants to be part of it. He said he loves it. He wants to become part of a global system. He pays his $250. Now, from that $250, I, Orinami, will earn what? $70 from this payment as the direct introducer of this person. I've earned my $70. Now, this person tells this person, he pays $250. Him will earn $70. I will earn what? $15 from this person's registration. Why? Because this person is my 2nd indirect what? Generation. Then from my 3rd indirect generation, which is this man now, I myself will earn $10. From my 4th indirect generation, I will earn what? $5. Now $70 plus $15, that's $85 plus $10, $95 plus $5, that is $100. $100. Okay? Now, you can see how this advert bonus or this campaign fee has been shared. Is that all? No. It simply tells us that whenever we perform transaction or whenever transaction happen in this manner, from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we keep earning like that till when the advert bonus is changed, upgraded, because it can't go down. It must be upgraded as we proceed. Definitely by the time these note slots start selling for $1,000, approximately 1.5 million naira, advert bonus will be massive. The advert bonus is massive. This $70 that we are seeing today, it's even more than Nigerian minimum wage. This 100 and something thousand, what's the minimum wage? 80,000, and that is if they are even paying the 80,000 naira. That's what we heard. How many persons are paying the 80,000 naira? Some persons are still paying or receiving 50,000 naira. This is around 100 and something thousand naira. Bigger than minimum wage. Now, imagine you doing this actively. You are earning people's salary. People 2 months or 3 months salary weekly. There's a lot of opportunity in SWIFTtrip. You shouldn't miss out on. So is that all? No, we said there are extra campaign cash award that awaits you and I. You actively talk to people about SWIFTtrip and you're able to register 50% directly under it. The company still calls you and say, Mr. Oriname, take this $50. This is to say thank you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. And the company sees me as a SWIFTtrip runner. Of course, we have a lot of persons that has won this. And I go ahead and talk to more persons about SWIFTtrip, and I'm able to register 500 persons directly under me as my first generation. The company still calls me and says, Mr. Oriname, take this $1,000. This is to say thank you for all you're doing for SWIFT, for all the effort you put in SWIFTtrip. And I am considered what? SWIFTtrip icon. I go ahead, I say, wow, I love this. I talk to more persons about SWIFT, and I'm able to get 5,000 persons directly under me. The company still calls me, Mr. Oriname, thank you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We appreciate you with this $10,000. And I am then considered the face of SWIFTtrip. Everywhere SWIFTtrip is going to, I'm there. Everywhere we're going to, I'm there. Imagine you're a face of SWIFTtrip now. Now that we are going to the site, as the company is just going to just carry wherever you are, they'll pay your flight money, you come, you go to the site. Everywhere SWIFTtrip, you're going with us. So that's amazing, okay? So there's a whole lot that awaits us in SWIFTtrip. That is why we humbly say, do not miss SWIFTtrip ownership for any reason. Do not miss SWIFTtrip profit ownership for any reason. Don't let anyone talk you out. Your teacher, your lecturer, your mentor, your pastor, your parents, your siblings, your friends, name it. Don't let anyone talk you out of SWIFTtrip. Is someone speaking? Who is speaking? Can we hear me? Oh, God. Okay. I think the mic. Sorry? All right. I think I heard someone speaking, so that was why I said let me confirm. Thank you very much, sir. So, we said do not miss SWIFTtrip profit share offer for any reason. Do not let anyone talk you out, okay? Now, how to subscribe in SWIFTtrip? How do you subscribe? Very simple. All you just need to do is to make a payment of $250 to the company's account, which is SWIFTIFY Technologies LTD. Okay, so you might be seeing SWIFTIFY Technologies, you say, oh, but I thought the company name is SWIFTtrip. Please, the name of the company is SWIFTIFY Technologies. SWIFTtrip is one of the services that we are rendering, okay, which is the e-taxi aspect of it. So SWIFTIFY Technologies is an umbrella to SWIFTtrip, okay, and other services that are there. Now, make a payment of $250, of which you will get the conversion rate in the company's website, which is www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. Okay, so make your payment to SWIFTIFY Technologies 20046073889. Okay, do not make your payment to someone else's account. Maybe you met the person somewhere and the person says, oh, I'm a shareholder of SWIFTtrip. Send your money to my account. I know the hub admin or the person that will get you registered and this. Please flee from those people. They are not shareholders of SWIFTtrip, or even if they are scammers, okay? You know, we have different human beings in one platform, different character, different hub bringing in one platform. So we have mixed character, then you should be careful, okay? So that's why we are always sounding this. Every time you shouldn't make your payment to an individual account, okay? Now, once you've made your payment, all you just need to do is to send your proof of payment to your sponsor. Use your sponsor, the person that told you about SWIFT. That's what you're sending. Your proof of payment, your email, your phone number, and your full name, your phone number, and your email. These are the details you will send to that person. Follow with your what's it called? Receipt, okay? Proof of payment, and that person will then connect with the hub admin if there's a hub admin in your state. And if there's no hub admin in your state or country, the person will connect to the international admin. And this is the international admin's contact on the screen, 080-666-95332. Okay? So, and this other slide is for ticket booking at the head office here in River State, Port Harcourt. All you need to do is, if you'll be attending the seminar on Saturday, just send your name to the number on the screen, which is 090-394-49537. Okay, then if you're also coming with someone, your prospect, send their name as well to this number. Then your ticket will be sent to you via WhatsApp. Thank you very much. So let me quickly take us to the website so we can see the conversion rate for those of us that are new. Okay, so we'll always visit the website and we can see what the website looks like. Let's see this. Let's see this. Oh. Okay. So this is it. This is the company's website. Let me zoom it for us. Who is speaking? All right. So this is the company website, www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. Okay. And you see here we have, you can see the countdown, node bought and available node. Okay. Now you see here we have the USD inflow. We also have the USD outflow rather. This is what you pay with. You pay with the USD inflow. You want to make your payment to the company, just multiply whatever you see there. Don't assume it's always 1,542. It changes, okay? So just go to the website. It won't take you anything. Just click on the link just click on the website link and it'll take you to the website. You just check this. What is there? 1,542 multiplied by $250. Whatever it gives you, that's what you pay to the company account. I think today this money should be 380 something thousand naira, okay? So you can see pay to SWIFTIFY Technologies FCMB Nigerian account number is this 2004607389. Just click on the just click the box in front of it, then the account number is copied. This USD outflow is what the company used to pay you your advertisement bonus of $70, $100, $500 as the case may be, okay? So the company will pay you multiplying whatever you're withdrawing by whatever that is in the USD outflow as at the day. All right, so as this one changes, this changes as well. Okay. Now you want to pay via crypto TRC20. Just click on this box in front of it, and you will copy the wallet address. Okay. You want to pay via BEP20. Click in the box in front of BTC. Click the box in front of it. All right. So that is that, and this slide will be updated. This website will be updated, okay? So this is no longer in vogue. The updated one will come. I think now it's 10% if you're giving from 1 million and above, okay? So this 10%, and this other privilege for you to own extra unit is no longer available. That's why I said this will be taken off. But still, we are saying breathe life into SWIFTtrip. Of course, to those of us that attended the meeting 2 days ago, we saw the need of which you need to breathe life into Swift homes, okay? It's someone speaking. All right, so you've seen the reason why we need to breathe life into Swift home. You know the people out there that has the billions. Those are the people we're looking for. Bring them. For them to support this project, this 20-story building we are talking about. It's not something one man can do. It's not something CEO can do by himself. We need people. We need the people. So, when this is updated, we'll talk more about it. So, you can just go and also watch this video. Learn more about our loan program. Watch this video. Then this is the CEO talking to us from the site. Then we also have these videos that will give you better understanding of what SWIFTtrip is. And this other is telling us about, is inviting us to our Telegram meeting, which we hold here 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day, Monday till Saturday. Then on Sunday, just at 8 p.m. So do well to always join us. Be active. Always join the meeting so you will follow up with the updates, with the recent development in SWIFTtrip. You don't need to be disturbing your sponsor. The person that introduced you to SWIFTtrip has done enough. has done more than enough. So you shouldn't expect the person to be feeding you with information when you have the privilege to join and also get the same information that you want that person to feed you with. So join the meeting as well. Get first-hand information. Invite friends, colleagues to the meeting. Then we have ambassadors that will help you, that will help us talk to this prospect. Okay? So that is that. And like I said, we are always live here at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. All you just need to do is to join the meeting. Avail yourself. And together, we will do great things. So thank you very much to everyone that has stayed till the end of this meeting. Ambassadors of SWIFTtrip, first timers, I say thank you very much. And this is 17 minutes past 11. Sorry, so much sorry for keeping us up to this time. And I apologize for that. All right, so this is where a very important aspect, where we take questions and also welcome those that are connecting with us for the very first time. Okay, so if you have question, all you just need to do is to click on the middle button and your hands will be raised. Once your hands is raised, the privilege will be given to you to ask your question. Okay, so while we are waiting for you to do that, especially those connecting with us for the very first time, we want to introduce the hub admins of SWIFTtrip. And the very first one we have here is our mommy. Mommy Christy Ngozi Akbabu. You can see her DP SWIFTtrip Runner Award. Okay, she's one of the winners of SWIFTtrip Runner, and she's aiming to be the second person to win the icon, SWIFTtrip icon, and she'll be gifted $1,000. Okay, more grace, mommy. So she is the first hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Rivers State. Oh God, in Lagos State. Okay, the first hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Lagos State. And we appreciate you, mommy, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We say thank you very much. For those of us that are in Lagos State, please do well to connect with Mommy Christy, and they also hold their meetings on Thursday, right? Thursday by Mommy, am I right? Is she close to her phone? All right. So just, okay, Mommy, Thursday, right? By 11. All right. Thank you very much, ma. So if you are in Lagos State, please connect with Mommy, and she will guide you on everything you need to do. And I also urge you to join that meeting on Thursday if you have the time, okay? You will have, I believe you will leave there being a better version of yourself. Thank you very much, Mommy, once again for all you do for SWIFTtrip, and we really appreciate you. Then we also have our ambassador, a lion himself as well, in person of Ambassador Chukwuemeka. He is the hub admin, the first hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Abakaliki. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do for us. We appreciate you, and we are happy to have a lion like you. Thank you very much, Mas. Thank you very much, sir. If you are in Abakaliki, please do well to connect with Ambassador Chukwuemeka. Thank you very much, sir, and we love you. We also have Ambassador Dr. Tamke, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State. Thank you very much, sir, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. A lion, a lion, a lion. Thank you very much. He is a lion. All ambassadors of SWIFTtrip are lion and lioness, okay? So when we are directing you or referring you to these people, you should know that you're not just meeting mean men. You're meeting kings and queens. You're meeting men and women that matters, okay? So for every one of us that is in Edo State, please do well to connect with Ambassador Dr. Tamke, and he will guide you on everything you need to know about SWIFTtrip. We love you, sir, and we appreciate all you do for SWIFTtrip. We also have our mommy here, Madam Chinoyere. She is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany. Thank you very much, ma, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We appreciate you. We appreciate your efforts. We appreciate the fact that you decide to be our ambassador over there in Germany. Thank you very much. So if you are here, you have prospects that are in Germany, please do well to connect them with Madam Chinoyere. Thank you very much, ma, for all you do for us. And also we have, who else do we have in the house? All right, so these are the hub admins of SWIFTtrip we have in the house. I will pray God will continue to crown every of your effort in SWIFTtrip. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much, Sas. We appreciate you. All right, so it's time for questions. Like I said, it's time for question. You have question. All you need to do is to